I'm Jerry.
I'm Taylor.
We're here with your wellness team, and today we'd like to introduce med balls, short for medicine balls. These are weighted balls that come in a variety of different diameters, densities, weights, and have a diverse range of fitness applications. They also have a long history of use in fitness in medicine. Going back as far as ancient Greece,
Hippocrates.
was said to have stuffed animal skins for patients to toss for medicinal purposes and to help regain mobility. And then around 3,000 years ago, Persian wrestlers used med balls in training as tools to become stronger and more fit for the wrestling. Now in modern settings, med balls remain a common tool for enhancing strength, mobility, and power. Power is a combination of strength and speed. It's moving a heavy object at an increased velocity. And those are some of the exercises that I would like to demonstrate today. Exercises such as slams, throws, and tosses with the med balls. All right, as I mentioned, there are a variety of exercises you can do with the med ball, from holding on to it to throwing activities. And today I'd like to focus on the ones where we're throwing it, we're tossing it, that involve that aspect of power. The first one up we're going to do is slams. Just like the name says, we're going to hold the ball high up overhead and slam it into the ground. It's going to work arms, shoulders, core, and also a great way to work out frustration, stress while getting your heart rate up. Taylor, I'm going to have you hold the ball. Go over there, high up overhead. Ball's high up overhead, and we're going to drive it into the ground as hard as we can. We're going to high up overhead, stretching out the body, drive it down. We're going to squat down with it, pick it up, down and And when I say we're squatting down with it, what I mean by that is we're high up overhead from a side view. We're driving it down, squatting down to pick it up, as opposed to dropping it, bending over at the hips, picking it up that way. Up high. Next up, we got chest pass, an explosive movement for the upper body. It's going to involve your chest, shoulders, and arms. We're going to start out with being about 2-3 steps away from the wall, because it's going to go explosively. From here, hit the wall. I want it to drop, and then we're squatting down to pick it up. All right, let's go a few. Boom. There you go. Everything you got with the upper body, pushing straight out from the chest without putting too much upper body into it too. So we're not going to lean into it too much. Just an explosive movement straight from here. Up next, we're going to change the dynamics of the movement just a little bit and put in some rotation. And we're going to do a rotational toss against the wall with the med ball. This movement, we're going to be standing sideways to the wall, maybe about a step or two away. And the movement is initiated from the lower body. It's not just going to be the upper body rotating and tossing the ball against the wall. So we start out, we lean in back with the ball, and the knee and the hips are slightly bent. And then as we come up, we push off the floor with that back leg, extending the knees and the hips. We swing the hips around, rotate the midsection of the body, and then the energy is transferred out through the arms to launch the ball against the wall. Let's give it a few reps here, Taylor. The last movement I want to illustrate today is going to be a squat to overhead toss with the med ball, also referred to as wall balls. So I'm going to have you grab the ball here, and we're going to stand a little bit closer to the wall in this one because we want to toss the ball up overhead. It's an overhead toss and not forward like the chest pass. So we're going to start out holding the ball about chest level. We dip down with it and then toss it up against the wall. And try to tie all these movements in together. So the squat flows into the arms extending overhead, into catching the ball and dipping back down. Ideally with this type of movement, it's going to be more explosive. You want to try to toss the ball to a greater height. Here we have to work a little bit within the constraints of what we have, and with the ceilings a little bit lower, we can't go as high, but it's still going to be a great exercise to involve your lower body, your shoulders, arms, and get your heart rate up. So, all right. Let's put everything we just demonstrated together into the workout. We're going to start out with the slams. High up overhead, knock it down. And then what we can do is we can take it, put a little rotation into it. We'll do some rainbow slams off to the side. to take the ball, we'll turn towards the wall, hit a chest pass. And then from here, we're going to put in a little rotation. And then of course we want to keep things even, so we'll flip around to the other side. And we'll finish off with the ball, holding it shoulder level, and we're down and up. And that is med ball.